Well, welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning again. I hope you're all doing good. As you can see, I'm actually out on the bike today. The last time I spoke to you guys, I was laying on the floor in the garage in absolute agony. So there has been a fair bit of progression, but I'll be honest, it's been very slow progression and it's been driving me absolutely insane. I probably shouldn't even be going out for a ride today, to be honest. I should be resting and doing like rehab work and that kind of stuff, but I'm sick of being at home, you know, I really am. I want to go out, I want to ride, and I wanted to give you guys a bit of an update because just laying in bed, it just isn't the one for me. I'm going to be honest, so this might be a bad idea and I might massively regret it, but we're going to try and go for a ride. Right, so I'm currently 30 minutes into this ride and my leg's feeling strange. Strange is the only way I can describe it. I'm pleased it's not really painful and I can actually get out on the bike. I didn't expect to be able to sit up like this and talk to you guys. So like I was saying earlier, the majority of my left leg has like pins and needles, kind of numb feeling to it, which essentially means that I can't feel that part of my leg. But I am feeling slightly reassured as the pain has gone and I'm out on the bike. I can ride, like I do have like a niggling, awkward sensation in my leg pretty much the entire time. I've got to the point where I don't even know if the pain has subsided or if I've just got used to it. The lumpy gravelly section back there was a little bit uncomfortable, I'm going to be honest. But considering 2 weeks ago I was on crutches, couldn't walk, you know, I'm feeling very positive. The last time I did my spine in, I think I was off the bike for like nearly 3 months, you know, so in comparison, this isn't that bad, you know, it really isn't. My hope is that by riding, by training, exercising, I build up the muscles around the dodgy area and that kind of forces everything back into place. I mean, that's what happened with the top bit of my spine. All those years of skateboarding, rollerblading, BMXing, crashing bikes, crashing skateboards, I thought I was invincible. I'm now 44, nearly 45, and my body is being made to pay for it, I tell you. I have no idea how far I'm going to ride today, how long I'm going to ride. I mean, honestly, my plan was to go out on the bike and maybe do a loop of the village. And if I can do that, I'd have been pleased. But now I'm like 30 minutes in, 10k down, and you know what? It feels okay so far. When it doesn't feel okay, that's a complete lie. It feels better than I expected it to feel. So for that, I'm very grateful, you know. So other news, I had a bit of a nasty shock the other day, apart from not being able to feel one of my legs. I got a smart ring from Ultrahuman, and normally I think it uses 2 weeks of like your standard day-to-day activities to deem your like overall fitness, your fitness age, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. But the shock was, so I'm normally around 29, 30 years old on those apps, you know. I do have a good level of fitness, so that's kind of my benchmark. But over the last 2-3 weeks, where the app and the ring were gathering all sorts of data about my sleep pattern, my heart rate, my activity, all that stuff, well, I was basically stuck in bed, asleep. So I had a little look at the app. It told me that my like fitness age is 44. I mean, I am 44, so, you know, fair, but it's never normally this high. So it was a bit of a like shock. It's probably not that accurate because it's using 2 weeks worth of data to generate a whole thing, you know. It doesn't take in like lifetime and any of that sort of stuff. But if I were to live my life how I've been living for the last 2 weeks, I would be very, very, very unfit. Well, I'd be like a normal 44-year-old, but I don't want to be a normal 44-year-old in terms of fitness. I want to be a really fit 44-year-old. So that was one of my motivators to get out today. And I was like, you know what, even if it hurts when I ride, I'm so sick of being like stagnant and inactive and just sitting about and not getting out, not riding, not enjoying myself. Like, I mean, injury sucks. Like, it's so boring, you know. I think with injury it's more the boredom than the pain, but it's also reinvigorated my love for cycling and wanting to get out and do stuff. I mean, being forced to not do stuff really does put everything in perspective, you know. And when you're lying on the floor in agony or having to use crutches to get about, and you're normally quite an active person, it's a little bit concerning. So the fact that I'm out riding today is a massive win. I've done 40 minutes and I've enjoyed it, you know. It's been a little bit uncomfortable, but newfound motivation. I don't know what I even thought about. I even thought about installing Zwift again, you know, because I might do some online Zwift races. I've seen people doing online Zwift races and it looks fun. But anyway, I'm going to continue. Ugh. Oh, lumpy bumpy stuff is not the most comfortable, I'll be honest. It's been a very testing 2 weeks, you know. Fingers crossed it will pass pretty soon, and by getting out, being active, riding, I'll manage to shake it off quickly this time. Oh, I hope so, I tell you. So when I left the house, I wasn't sure how far or how long I'd be able to ride, you know, and I was like, if I get a 10-minute ride done, I'll just progress from there. So today I've done an hour and 30 minutes of riding. I've been faffing about, so it's probably more like an hour, and about 23k. So a decent first ride for me, much longer than I thought I'd be able to do, much further than I thought I'd be able to do, and I don't feel that bad. And so over the next few weeks, months, however long this takes to recover, I will be doing this road to recovery, where I just take it a little bit easy. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to do as much as my body will allow, but I'm happy that I can get out and ride, albeit slightly uncomfortably. But you know, an hour and 30 minutes, I'll take it. It's a win. So thank you guys for coming along. So thank you guys for joining me on my first ride in 3 weeks. Fingers crossed I'll be able to run and ride, and I'll be back to my full health pretty soon. Yeah, like I said though earlier in the vlog, this has motivated me to kind of try and build up that fitness, and my ultra human ring will be telling me that I'm not 44 years old pretty soon. I mean, hopefully, you know. I'll tell you, doing nothing is one of the hardest things I've ever done. Right, thank you as always for watching. Do remember to like, comment and subscribe, and join me in my next video where I continue my recovery. Right, I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.